Okay. In a plan is an infinite two-dimensional surface that expands in all directions within a third-dimensional space. It is defined by the general equation. Um, A x must be y mod c must d equal 0. Um, where A, B, C are coefficients that determine the planet's orientation, al whose is position, and X, Y, Z present with the points that belong to the plane. Why is to define a plane? A plane can be determined in several ways. Be three non-collinear points are unique plane spaces through them. Be a point and a normal vector. The equation is okay. Using parametric equation model 3. Using parametric equation, two directional vectors and reference point define the plan. Properties of plane: it is infinite and two-dimensional. It can intersect other planes, forming a line or not intersects. If they are parallel, it contains infinity lines and points. 2 point. Its normal vector defines its orientation in space. Is application the plan. The concept of a plan is fundamental. Is analytic, geometry, linear algebra, differential calculus, and computer graphics with application in engineering. Yeah, engineering. Basics and 3D modeling. Yeah. Fue todo. Se vio mi celular. Below it will give you your definition of it. The plan. Hello, today we will talk about the plan.
Hello everyone, today we are going to learn how to find the question of the plane. Yeah, in exercise number 1, find the question that contains these 3 points. Letter P is 202, letter R is 103, and letter Q is 021. Yeah, in the exercise we are going to see how to find the 3 points within in the plane. First, we have all the data that is required. In this case, the vector is missing and points. Yeah. Calculate the points is así. Ya. Tenemos estos puntos. Tenemos a ver si están en el plano. Tenemos que calcular sus debidos vectores para después calcular su vector. ¿Ya? Sorry, my English is very bad. Letter P is 200. Letter R is 103. Letter Q is 021. The first vector is letter B, and the vector is letter U. Yeah. Remember, the calculated vector is finally minus first. Yeah. The result is vector B is minus 7, 0. No, sorry, is minus 2. Minus 2, 0. No, sorry. Minus 2, 7, 0, and the result vector U is minus 1, 0, and 3. Yeah. Remember, then we are going to calculate the vector b means of the vector operation, I know as a crossing stitch. Yeah. Next. Sorry, it's my family. The result is 6. Sorry, 6, 5, 2. Yeah. Once you have the vector, the most introduced into the vector equation, remember first point and then vector this expression. Yeah. Yeah. Is the vector equation. Yeah. For the parametric equation, we need the subject values. Let's us also remember that the points going in the parts were x, y, and z. Yeah, and the vector goes in the parts that go together with t and s probably. Yeah, is parametric equation. Yeah. Result on parametric equation. And finally, with the data we have left over, we to properly fill out the last equation and clear D to find its value and finish with the third equation. Yeah, the result is yeah, and eso es todo. Thank you for your attention.
Hello, I'm Dulcenaí Romero Perez. My friends in the other video explained the concepts or the definitions of the topic, but I'm trying to explain the one exercise that working in class. So I try to explain in English the exercise and resolve step in English. So I show the exercise. Well, this is the exercise of plano. We find the intersection line of the planes. In the number 1, they give us 2 equations that find the vectors in the plane. So in these equations, we can find the vector for the numbers that combines the letters. For example, n1 is equal to 1 minus 0, 3, and n2 equal to 3 minus 3, 2 minus 2. So we have 2 equations to find the intersection that help us. So P equal ax plus by plus c plus d equal to 0. To find the vector is equal to capital A, capital B, and capital C. And having those equations, we can start with the exercise and solve it correctly. Here's an example of the graph where we place our vectors in a plane. This graph helps us better understand the problem and get a clearer idea of how to solve it. Well, now we started for cross product. In this step, we perform the cross product of n1 and n2, finding the values for I minus j and k, which will give us the resulting vector. Now we assume that one of the components is equal to 0 for find the vector. So assume that c is equal to 0, but it is also possible to y equals 0 or x equals 0. In this moment, assume that c is equal to 0. We have our two equations for the two first equations and multiply for 3 for cancelled equations to find y. So we add these equations and we choose one to substitute for y. And the result is minus 2. So all that's left is to arrange our vector for our equation, and that is all. And we finish our exercise and we can find our vectors. The result is 1 minus 2, 0 plus t multiplied for 4 minus 7 minus 13, and it's all.
Welcome. Today we'll explore how pin equation of the plane, a fundamental solvers in the dimensional geometry. Wells use a efficient method based on their known coordinate points. Let's imagine we have 3 points in space A, B, C that are not island. To find the equation of the plane contained theme, we need two vectors that line into plane. We simply subtract the coordinates of the points. Vector AB is calculated as B minus A, and vector AC is C minus A. The vector forms AB equal B minus A and AC equal C minus R are written on the board outside. Notate to obtain the plane equation is defined a vector perpendicular to it known as the normal vector. This vector is obtained to grow the cross product of AB and AC. The cross product formula AB or AC equal n, where n is the normal vector is written. If we perform this calculator with a point, and here the calculator is performed, is simple. Of the result is no difficulty complex. We orbital the normal vector n with the normal vector on the one of the points on the plane. For example, A, we can write the Cartesian equation of the plane. This is a question has the form ax minus x a plus b h minus h minus a plus c or a equal 0. the equation is written on the board of side. Finally, we simplify this equation to orbital the most compact form, substituting the coordinates of the point A and the complement of the normal vector. And here this simplification is performed if side of the results is no difficulty is complex. We orbital the equation of the plane. The simplified equation is written. Can finish. No finish. Um, equation of plane. This is one exercise. Fundamental. This is fundamental superficie in the dimensional geometry. And geometry is 3D. Graph is snow. We use this is efficient method based on the non-coordinate points. There's 3 points and 2 vectors.